Other interesting cultural news, you have a leftist hairy man going viral for bragging about using a women's restroom, which, yeah, can't help but think how low the bar is in your life if that's a point of accomplishment or a point of pride. Like, of all the things you can be proud of in your life, that I can't help but think your life is extraordinarily sad if you consider that to be like a highlight. And even more bizarre, he put it on the internet for the whole world to see, which one could argue this is more visually or visually disgusting than the view, which that bar is already quite low in the mud. Now, this comes to us thanks to libs of TikTok, or sorry, and wokeness, and they say, quote, Democrats believe our daughters should be forced to share a bathroom with this. And, yeah, visual warning, this is quite horrifying. That's coming from me. And, yeah, it looks like a very, I don't know what you call this. Is it a sundress? The one where they have the dress where one of the hoop things is not on the shoulder. They can see his very extraordinarily, unusually hairy shoulders and chest. He has a beard and Harry Potter glasses, which, those glasses don't really look good on anyone, really. Like disproportionately large circular lenses. And yeah, he's wearing a dress and he's in his car. I don't think it's a Jaguar, but it might soon be. And it's about a minute 21, but we'll get through it together. Also has, what is this, a maple leaf tattoo on his shoulder? What? Even more, it gets more and more bizarre without too much further ado.
So I just got home from work, and today, for the first time, I dressed fully feminine in public, in the broad light of day. It was to a luncheon at my work, with the board of directors of the theater company I work for.
I'm surprised it wasn't a public school or hospital at this point.
Wore my lemon dress, and my keffiyeh.
Wearing coffee? Keffiyeh? Was wearing a lemon dress, which I guess it does have pictures of lemons on it. I understand why it's called lemon dress. I understand that part.
Dress, and my keffiyeh.
Yeah.
And you know, it in the grand scheme of things might seem like a small victory, but you gotta let yourself celebrate your small victories. Because there's a lot of times when those big ones feel really few and far between.
There's a victory to it.
And right now, for me, every little victory I get is one more step that I have taken towards being fully myself, towards not hiding who I am any longer. And that feels like something to celebrate to me.
Was a tattoo of a dolphin on his arm? I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, I'll say it a million times. Men always look best when they suit up. This person decided to dress up, which, yeah, very interesting that it is celebrating this fact. And I guess in terms of environment, I'm not surprised it's a theater. And yeah, this didn't go pretty viral. I got about 250,000 views and 10,000 likes. And yeah, very interesting instead of, it says something cultural about modern society where this individual is not celebrating anything when it comes to like personal fitness goals or losing weight. Spoiler alert, and again, everyone could get a little bit healthier shape, but not celebrating, getting smarter by, getting like reading a book, getting in shape, getting ahead at work, or having a professional career goal. He's celebrating wearing a dress, which, yeah. Now, this went pretty viral. One of the first comments comes from Based Electrician saying, quote, honestly, I would prefer if no one were forced to share a bathroom with this. This is a screenshot getting 131 likes. Scrolling down more and more. Republican Canadian girl, which A+ marketing, you know exactly what she's all about. Unfortunately, she's stuck behind enemy lines in the totalitarian state of Canada with Justin Trudeau taking away their gun rights and freedom of speech and more. Oh yeah, good. I'm already giving her a follow. She does have a American flag emoji and a MAGA and Canadian flag in her profile as well. Now she says, quote, ladies, if you see this in a bathroom, remember that God gave you hands, and sometimes those hands need to swing, getting 105 likes. Planet of Memes did not in fact respond in meme form. Said, quote, we really need to have a tough talk about mental health in this country, getting 410 likes. Fact check true. Also Zupa says, quote, females should only be sharing restrooms with females. Everyone knows the reasons why. People argue against this aren't caring about females, getting 218 likes. Anti-woke memes says, quote, why won't gender cults stop mocking women? And I forget what movie or TV show or pop culture reference this is, but it's like you can see the edge, so the camera looks like it's peeping Tom, and there's some gals in bathrobes in the washroom room says, when are we going to admit that this trans is a woman's bathroom? Sorry. When are we going to admit that a trans in a women's bathroom is just this? Which a handsome man actually did respond. I'm a little biased, but I'm going to read his comment. He's me, hashtag the topping show on X, saying, quote, one could argue that they are much worse. This pic is a scenario where the perv is conscious enough to know what they're doing is wrong, hence they hide. Men in women's bathrooms are unashamed. Fact check, true. Scrolling down more and more. We also have Livercat Media TM said they're also threatening women and men over it, which was 10 seconds long, so we could take a look at this. Whoa, dear God. A gentleman grew out his hair and has earrings. And let's hear what he has to say.
I am a woman, and I use the women's restroom. And I guarantee you, not one of you will stop me.
I was going to say, well, I don't think it's much of a threat. You have to have kind of think this person's lack of muscle mass, or, yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about what they try to do. Getting 18 likes. Of course, I don't advocate violence of any kind. Going down more and more. Let's see, any contrarian statements here. Evil Texan says, if I see that thing go inside a woman's bathroom, I'll be on the news, getting 609 likes. Florida 1 says, we voted this out. This clown needs to get, this clown show agenda is over. Says, no, seriously, this was your government. And yeah, it was, the Biden-Harris administration had some interesting characters in the White House. None of which are qualified, but they were colorful. Which, yeah, I forgot you had that cross-dresser, bald guy who would steal women's unmentionables from airports and put them on. And, of course, dress women's clothes everywhere. Also have, was it Rachel Levine, who grew out his hair, transitioned as the expert on health. And Dylan Mulvaney invited to the White House. And, yeah, it was a fascinating time in American cultural history. And that got 78 likes. Anonymous Doge Monday says, my message to him, it's a screenshot of Elon with a meme, go F yourself, getting 61 likes. Mr. X says here, it says, make asylums great again, getting 72 likes. Charles Weber says, quote, and maybe I'm mispronouncing this, I probably am, the Kahifi? Kafia? Let me know in the comments, how do you pronounce that? What's the vernacular pronunciation of that? It says, quote, the Kahifi has become a symbol of mental disorder and nothing to do with Palestinians. And that got 74 likes. It's a screenshot of him with the Kahifi. Ragged Old Flag says, take a look at yourself in the mirror, dude. You look ridiculous. Getting 81 likes. Let's see here. No contrarians. No one's sticking up for this guy. I was going to say, you go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I have a theory. When I first started the show, no subscribers and, well, perhaps family. And I stumbled over my words worse than Joe Biden trying to climb upstairs. However, as I've slowly but surely gained more subscribers, I become more articulate and slowed down my speech. Granted, the bar is pretty low, but technically better. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. And someday get to the goal of going through an entire episode perfectly articulately, and we'll see. So click that button, I greatly appreciate it. What I was trying to say is the Degenerate 1 said, WTF, it's a gif of Jay Leno spitting out something he's drinking. Got 6 likes. So, yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah, and again, I wish harm on this individual. I hope he gets the help he needs, because clearly there's a disconnect. And yeah, I think a lot of people are scared just to say this individual needs help, when really I think in terms of what's effective methodology in terms of helping someone long term, I don't think it's to encourage that behavior. I think quite the antithesis, the opposite. I think it should be to sit them down and say, why you behave like, try to understand what they're going through, understanding this, try to get them back on the right path. And I think, let me know in the comments, do you think these types of things will decrease in frequency in the United States, culturally thinking, or do you think we're going to see an increase of it? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make sure better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.